Yo, qué pasó, mi gente? Welcome to the Forever Grind Show. This is your host, El Daviso. Oh, man. There's a lot to catch up on this week. Happy Wednesday, by the way. Hope you're having that caffeine kick this morning. Hope you all made it to work safely. My God. As you can see, I'm not in a good mood, man. I'm not in a good mood. Um, it's been oof. It's been another sad week for them Chargers. I'm gonna jump straight to it. It hasn't been looking good, man. Two losses in a row. I mean, shoot. This injury bug is spreading through the league. It's kind of like how COVID triggered the pandemic. Um, I mean, what can I say? Amari and Hampton is out. At least for the week. He's not out for the season, but still, even then, another loss. I mean, this offensive line, the injuries on this offensive line, clearly is taking a toll on the Chargers. It's not looking good. It's just not looking good. I need to vent this out because it was looking amazing. You know, having a 3-0 lead on the division. It was looking outstanding, phenomenal, but just somewhere down the line, it's you know, losing to the Giants was already like, what the heck? Now losing to Washington, they got to fix it up real quick. They got to fix it up now because this is. I'm gonna say this. It's not just the Chargers. It's not just the Chargers. It's the league. I think this has to be the most. I'm not even gonna do a top 5 this week. I can't. This is probably the most fraudulent week I've ever seen in a long time. Ravens. I mean, they're injured. Chargers, they're injured. Kansas City, I don't know what's going on. Well, I know what's going on. It's just you can't explain it, or maybe you can. Everybody lost. Bills suffered their first loss. Eagles suffered their first loss. It's a fraudulent week. Can we agree on that? It's a very fraudulent week. Fluke week. I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's something different this week. I just can't really put a top 5 because it's not. There was so much going on. You know, the week when the Eagles almost lost to the Rams, now you can tell they survived. Losing to the Broncos, you need to figure some stuff out. I think they'll be okay. But then again, we said that before with other teams. But it's I mean, what can I say? The Bills losing to the Patriots. Patriots, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think they're a joke. Mike Vrabel is a good coach. Drake May is up and coming. Stephon Diggs. I mean, 10 catches, 146 yards. What else do you want? He showed up against his former team and the Bills. You know, it's been a crazy week for football. Let me go back to that Kansas City and Jaguars game. That was something else. It's either the Kansas City Chiefs beat themselves or the Jags are actually up and coming. I'll let you decide that. But here's the thing. I had hope for the Kansas City Chiefs just for a second, but it doesn't look like they're gonna go anywhere after all this year. They're one game under 500. If there was any game they had to win, it was this one. Will they be all right after this? I wasn't so sure. Honestly, if they won this game, I honestly thought they had the best chance after all to actually making it back to the Super Bowl. Because in times in the future in this season, they will eventually get their players back and start making some noise. I was evaluating that throughout the week. And you would have thought, okay, 30 seconds left on the clock. You know what? It's Patrick Mahomes. I think he's going to do something. Couldn't even push it down the field. I mean, yeah, in spite of that pick six that he threw, you would think, okay, maybe they could come back from this, which they almost did. But man, that play from Trevor Lawrence, the way he fell down, he fell down twice. He got back up, and he ended up scoring for the touchdown. He actually said he was going to throw the ball out just to stop the clock. Made a play. That's a playoff caliber decision making that everybody in that staff did. But man, there should be a lot of concern for the Kansas City Chiefs right now. A lot of concern. It's not looking good. It's I mean, the way I see it in the AFC West, the way things are going right now, it's almost by default that the Broncos might take it. Back to the Chargers, man. It's frustrating. It's frustrating right now. With these injuries, I'm sorry, Charger fans. I'm a Charger fan. I'm a diehard Charger fan. But let me tell you something. It's the same old Chargers. There's nothing the Chargers can do with the plethora of injuries that they're going through right now. You got Khalil Mack out for a couple indefinitely. You got Najee Harris out for the season. Omarion Hampton is out. Joe Alt is out. Rashad Slater is out. I mean, who else? Knock on wood. Everybody's out. It's not looking good for the Chargers. It's not looking good for the Ravens. It's not looking good for the Chiefs. The Bills just lost. The Eagles just lost. There's at this point it's anybody's season this year. But check this out. I'm going to try to make some light out of this. With our main running backs out, can there be a possibility for maybe a trade from New Orleans? Can we possibly see a trade from New Orleans to probably give us Alvin Kamara for a couple of draft picks? A little birdie told me this, so I thought it was only fair. He gave me the go-ahead to share this. He wants to be anonymous, but it's a good point. Alvin Kamara to the Chargers? I mean, granted, the history we have, or excuse me, not we, but the Chargers have with the New Orleans Saints trading Drew Brees, or not trading, excuse me, but there's a relationship there. With Drew Brees, with the involvement of Darren Sproles, there's somewhat of a relationship there for some some trade relationship. You know where I'm going with this. Maybe I'm explaining it a little bad, but you know where I'm getting at. If anybody could do it, it'll be the Saints and the Chargers. Chargers are in need for a running back. Saints look like they're in a complete rebuild. You kind of have to. I don't think it's best for Alvin Kamara to continue on in New Orleans when they're completely rebuilding. I don't think it's fair to him to go out like that. He has a lot of talent. He has got a lot of juice left in the tank. It'll probably be beneficial for that trade to go to happen. That's just me. It makes sense. Alvin Kamara wants to win. Chargers still have a chance. But I would entertain that. I definitely would. It's something to talk about. It's something to entertain for sure. But the way the Chargers are looking right now, let me tell you, it's not looking too promising anymore. Not at all. Matter of fact, it's I don't know. They need help. They need help in the offensive line. They need help in the backfield. You got to protect Justin Herbert because that's clearly what's going on, that he's not getting that protection right now. And if he doesn't get that protection, it's either for sure they're not going to make it to the playoffs. Or even worse, Justin Herbert gets hurt. It's simple as that, Charger fans. But man, little by little, it's not looking good. It's not looking good for any of the teams in the AFC West. Who, again, I felt like we jumped the gun too quick again. AFC West projected to be the best division in the NFL, for sure in the AFC. We did it again. It was looking promising. The facts were there. The talent was there. The Raiders have Pete Carroll. The Chargers have Justin Herbert, a fully loaded offense at that time preseason. You have Jim Harbaugh. Broncos was projected to have a great defense, and you got Sean Payton, former Super Bowl champion. You have the Kansas City Chiefs. We did this a couple years ago, where we were projecting that the AFC West was going to be the greatest division in all football. We did it again. It's not looking good. It's disappointing. I'm sad. I'm frustrated, just as any other Charger fan. What's left of us? What's left of us? Can we agree on that? There's not that many Charger fans left. Not after San Diego. Definitely not. Are they rebuilding in LA? I don't know. Maybe. But not like this. You keep losing. It's not looking good. But man, that game, switching gears, that game, check this one out. It's we have a reboot series now. We officially can say we have the remake of Drake and Josh. How about that? Drake and Josh are back, but this time on the gridiron. You got Drake May and the New England Patriots. You have Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills meeting twice a year. Hey, the Patriots looking good, man. Even though it's not the same story as the 49ers with Joe Montana switching over to Steve Young. That was straight up back to back. Steve Young took over the team as soon as Joe Montana left for Kansas City back in the 90s. See, it might not be the same story when Tom Brady took off to Tampa. It took a couple of quarterbacks to officially find that successor. Am I jumping the gun too quick to say Drake May might be that successor? I'm not saying he is, but it's almost looking like that. Let's not forget, Mike Vrabel took the Tennessee Titans to the AFC Championship back in 2020, I want to say. He's a good coach. Mind you, Ryan Tannehill was on that team, I want to say. I mean, Mike Vrabel knows the Patriots organization. He's a Super Bowl champion. He played for that team. If anybody could take him there, it's him. And he's got a team. Honestly, I don't know. I probably put the Patriots in the top 10. We'll see. I don't want to jump the gun too quick. Like I said, I'm not doing any top 5 this week because it's just it just doesn't match. It doesn't match at all. But it's looking good for the Patriots. I like what I'm seeing. I'm not a Patriots fan, but it's looking pretty good. How about, all right, you break it down for me. I like them, but I'm hearing mixed reviews about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I mean, Baker Mayfield balled out. It was a great game. Baker Mayfield, 29 for 33, 379 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 134.7 QBR. He's been winning games by 1 possession. I mean, here's the thing about Tampa Bay, man. They're dogs, man. Tampa Bay are just straight up dogs. I'm not picking them to go to the Super Bowl. But at the same time, don't count them out. You know what Tampa Bay kind of reminds me of? That person that you know you could win, but will still bring up a fight. That person that still scares you. You know you could beat that person. But what will it take to win against that person? That's what Tampa Bay reminds me of. Tampa Bay they bring something out of teams. Now, granted, maybe they haven't played the best teams. Seahawks, they're no joke. Sam Darnold's still balling. That was a fair game. It was anybody's game. And they both played out. But that's what I'm saying. Tampa Bay, man, I won't put them there to compete in the NFC Championship. However, I'm not counting them out. Not yet. Not even close to yet. Let's say they do lose another game. Well, let's check out the score after that game. Like I said, that's the team where other teams got to watch out for. This is just me. You could say I'm wrong. That's fine. But something about Tampa Bay. See, Baker Mayfield can ball, dude. You know what I'm seeing out of Baker Mayfield? I'm seeing Heisman Trophy winner Baker Mayfield from Oklahoma. That's who I'm seeing right now. I mean, some would say he's lead candidate for the MVP. Now, granted, we're not halfway through the season yet. We're still a long way from halfway. But man, Tampa Bay is balling right now. I like what I'm seeing. I don't care who they're playing. Tampa Bay wasn't projected to make the NFC Championship. They weren't projected to probably nothing. But they're balling, man. They're playing. They're playing better than most teams that we have projected going to at least the conference championship. If Tampa Bay makes it, assuming they're healthy, I don't know. Don't be surprised if they go all the way. Just saying. Truth be told, I don't think the Ravens are going to make it all the way. Not the way they're going right now. Even when Lamar does come back, that's going to be a fight. I think at this point in the AFC, let me tell you something. I was dead wrong. I need to apologize. I was dead wrong about the three monsters of the AFC. I was wrong. I'm going to be accountable. I'm going to take it. I named three teams: the Kansas City Chiefs, the Baltimore Ravens, and the Buffalo Bills. So far, the only team that's still a threat in the AFC is the Buffalo Bills, despite the loss. But man, to y'all viewers out there, I owe y'all an apology. I was dead wrong on that one. Because it ain't looking like that. Not at all. At this point, the AFC is anybody's. That's anybody's conference. I'm going to put it plain and simple. Maybe it belongs to the Bills and the Patriots. I don't know. The Colts, they're balling. The Jags, they're looking like a threat. The Steelers, let me tell you something. Could this be a farewell miracle tour for the Pittsburgh Steelers? Let me tell you something. There's probably hope for some teams that didn't stand a chance after all. With Kansas City broken, with Baltimore broken, with the Bills showing that they are human. I'm going to be straight. At this point, it's anybody's championship in the AFC. I apologize. I was dead wrong. In the NFC, I think it's anybody's as well. The Eagles are human. The Packers still got that defense. I think the Packers are the team to beat. The Cowboys, I mean, yeah, they got Dak Prescott. There's no doubt about it. Dak Prescott's that guy. Can this be finally the year where he goes above the divisional playoffs? Can he at least try to make it to the NFC Championship? Can he at least try to go to the Super Bowl? That's the only critique that the Cowboys have right now. Since the mid-90s, they haven't advanced past the divisional playoff round. Since Cowboy fans always say every year, this is our year, I don't know. You might actually have a chance this year. But not to get Cowboy fans rattled up, not to get Cowboy fans' hopes up, because I do mean that. It could be their year this year. But guess what? It could also be Tampa Bay's. It could also be Philadelphia's. It could also be Green Bay. It could also be Detroit. I mean, it's anybody's. conference this year. It's anybody's Super Bowl this year. Let me tell you, with the plethora of injuries that happened, let me tell you what good did come out of it. We have a semi-balanced NFL right now, with so many injuries going on, and it sucks. But we're not looking at super teams anymore. We're not looking at monsters anymore. As of right now, heading on to week 6, it's anybody's game right now. I'm going to leave y'all with that. Man, it's good to be back. Oh, man. Thank you for joining me. This is your host, El Daviso. Thank you for tuning in at the Forever Grind Show. Ooh, there's going to be a lot more to talk about. But I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in once again. Oh, I can't wait to talk to you guys again. Take care. Love y'all. Peace.